See on the inside. We talked all about astrology yesterday, Jen. It's okay. Well, we can.
Oh,
darn
darn
it!
I'm sorry I missed it.
I don't know if we're going to be talking about that today, but we are talking about this today. Okay, you know what? We're putting the May in anime. It is AAPI Heritage Month, and I talked to the creator of Devil May Cry, which is breaking records on Netflix. You don't want to miss that sit down. And on top of that, Yelp's nationwide survey to find the best burger.
The last came in 2019.
All right, let's go. 9/10 still to come, one of the top anime series of Netflix. But do you know who adapted it from hit game to hit series?
Oh, Amanda catches up with the man behind Devil May Cry to learn about his creation and his culture. But first, a check of traffic.
And good daily traffic.
Resort and casino. Devil May Cry is a hit fantasy action game that has turned into a hit fantasy action series that you can stream on Netflix, thanks to creator and producer Addi Shankar. And as we celebrate AAPI Heritage, we also celebrate Addi's success and story. AAPI Heritage Month takes place in May, and now we are highlighting the May in anime.
Let's dance.
Not a lot of people who look like me doing this like dark fantasy, sci-fi.
The age of the demon.
Art, not content. Art. Content's a bad word.
That works better with music.
Devil May Cry is a popular animated series on Netflix based on the popular video game of the same name. Addi Shankar is an Indian filmmaker who brought the anime adaptation to screen for you to stream. He invited us to his home office to talk about his projects, passions, and his perseverance, one title at a time, with support along the way. Let's start by saying congratulations. I mean, Devil May Cry helped break a lot of records for you and Netflix. Currently, Devil May Cry has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. The series reached the top 10 on Netflix in 87 countries and had 5.3 million views in just 3 days.
I love American movies. No, I didn't grow up here. I'm born in India, grew up between Hong Kong and Singapore. I would watch these American blockbusters. What I wanted to do with Devil May Cry with season 1 was write a love letter to those action movies that made me want to come to Hollywood and do this.
Addi's mom was on site and is one of his biggest supporters.
I'm really proud, and I think it's very well deserved because this has been his dream since he's really young.
Here we stand at the threshold of a new age.
I've never seen an Indian rock star, and I've also never seen an Indian person doing this like dark fantasy, sci-fi. Okay, I'm gonna kind of meld all of these things together and create this new archetype that will make people notice me.
And people noticed Addi. His work is seen and celebrated around the world, but at home, his world is a tight-knit circle with his fiancée Jenny and fur baby named
Mushi.
Mushi was a constant presence during our interview. In the cutest way, of course. Okay, back to work.
It's been very eye-opening dating someone different than my culture, just because every little nuance and things that you wouldn't even expect are seen through a different point of view. There's like a communal aspect to Indian culture.
A culture that values community, connection, and of course, creativity. And you can catch 5 of his titles that he served as creator or executive producer on Netflix: Devil May Cry, The Guardians of Justice, Captain Laserhawk, A Blood Dragon, Castlevania, and Castlevania Nocturne.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of fans of anime out there.
So many fans of anime. I learned so much. It was kind of like Anime 101.
Yeah.
I learned that really you're supposed to say animation or animated series because they don't like to use the word anime if it's outside of Japan. But we, you know that, right? But we recognize it as anime for its style here. So it's fascinating. We have a huge fan of him and the show, our producer Carla.
Oh, right.
who accompanied me on this
that's so
shoot. And
great.
she's very much into anime.
Yeah. There's a cult following, and it's really taken on. You know, a lot of people have adopted that style, as you see right there, you know, different cultures. So.
And it's so great to see a popular game keep the popularity in a series form. We're seeing that, obviously, with Devil May Cry. We're seeing that with The Last of Us on HBO. So the gamers are here to stay.
That's right.
And play. Speaking of top